So if you've been following my channel for any time, even though it's not a huge channel, you'll know that I've had quite a few struggles with health, healthy living, weight loss, that kind of a thing. But then on the flip side, I've been having some good things happening with my budget and getting out of debt and things like that. So I wanted to share something that is new to me that I've been doing for probably the past maybe 2-3 weeks. And I realized that this thing, journaling, obviously from the title of this video, is something that is helping me to really get in touch with myself and to really kind of weed out why I have such bad behaviors in certain areas. It really is like life-changing, and I wanted to share it with you guys. I've always liked journaling, just kind of getting my feelings out on paper. I usually don't revisit what I journal, but this is really a self-discovery journey for me. I discovered just scrolling through Pinterest. You know, I love Pinterest so much. I'm on Pinterest and I share things, but my things on Pinterest are strictly about hair. But I do have other interests that include, you know, spiritual matters and like self-discovery, journaling, prompts and things like that. I've purchased other journaling prompts in the past, but this particular set really is getting to the core of some of my feelings and some of my emotions that I believe are driving some of my bad behaviors. It is by Aim Leaf, and I'm going to show you these particular journals from an overview head, but I just wanted to give you an overview. Aim Leaf, they created a self-discovery roadmap, which includes 7 journals. The 7 journals on this self-discovery roadmap, and it's recommended that you follow them in order. The first journal is about feelings and thoughts. The second one is beliefs and mindset. The third one is fears. The fourth one is self-talk and self-confidence. I really think that is a huge one for me. I haven't gotten to that journal yet. The fifth one is your strengths. Sixth one is aspirations, goals, and dreams. And the 7th is routines and habits. This is such an amazing roadmap because if you notice, starting with feelings and thoughts and moving on to where you get up to like fears, it's weeding out things that are really like deep rooted. And then it can start out negative, but then as you start moving through, after you go through self-talk and you move on to self-confidence and strengths, aspiration, goals and dreams and routines and habits, that's when it starts to turn positive, and it's almost like it's creating a shift for you to move away from some of the bad behaviors, bad thoughts, things that may have been really deep-seated for a really long time. So the first journal that I am working on is Feelings and Thoughts Workbook. On the first page, and this is a printable download, and I'll probably put these all in a binder at some point, but right now I have them all clipped. Let me just show you each of these journals on each specific topic. So many prompts from an overhead view so you can see what I'm talking about, and I will link them down below in case you're interested. Was not paid for this. It's just something that I discovered, and I really think it's helpful, and I want to share it with you because if you have any bad behaviors, bad thoughts, bad beliefs, or you're just looking to change your life and discover more about yourself, I think that this particular journaling process could help. Let's switch to the overhead. Okay, so here's the order in which the books are printed. I have them one at a time, and let's look at the first one. The first one is Feelings and Thoughts Workbook, and like I said, I read the quote here. And this one, so it starts out where there's a feelings wheel to kind of help you identify. As you can see, I did a lot of writing here where you're going to talk about becoming familiar with the feelings wheel. That's how it all starts. Then there is, how do I feel today? Really, why? How do I feel about? I'm not going to share all of my information, but it really works you through your feelings in great detail. As you can see, I've done a lot. Now up to here, day 14, when have I felt the most motivated, inspired? This will be my next journaling entry. And then it moves on to when have I felt the most afraid? And these prompts really help dig out why you feel a certain way, things that bother me. I know that I'm really going to start discovering things about myself that I probably either buried or didn't know. So that's the first one. The second one is the Beliefs and Mindset book. The mind is everything what you think you become, Buddha. I will say this, I am a Christian, and this is actually biblical. What the Bible says is that as a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. So Buddha didn't actually come up with that. But anyway, moving on, you identify beliefs in this particular journaling exercise. And as you can see, there's 3, 4, 5, 6. There is, I believe, like 17 pages as you journal through your beliefs and challenging your beliefs. You know, what do I want to believe? How do I feel about the belief? This is where you start digging deeper into your mindset. So that's that one. The next one is the Fears Workbook. One of the greatest discoveries a man makes, one of his great surprises, is to find he can do what he was afraid he couldn't do. Henry Ford. This one goes into things that may be hindering you from reaching goals because of fear. This will be an interesting one to work through, and it is the third one in the process. So it's going to take me a while to even get to this one. What am I missing out on because of fear? I'm unstoppable. And then there's prompts to help you overcome fear in certain areas. Am I ready to stop being afraid? The next one is self-talk and self-confidence. It's almost like self-talk, which can be very negative, and then swapping it out. And I believe it's going to help build self-confidence. And the quote on this one is, if you hear a voice within you say you cannot paint, then by all means paint, and that voice will be silenced. Vincent van Gogh. So this is an interesting one. Getting to, probably negative self-talk. What you think is being said. What does my inner voice say when I want to do something scary? Confidence means. So more prompts, acknowledging my efforts, confidence reference page, quotes. This is a very interesting one as well that I'm looking forward to getting to. The Strengths Workbook. The key to human development is building on who you already are, Tom Rath. Okay, the Strengths Workbook. What types of problems do I enjoy solving? My state of flow. Just discovering what your true strengths are. When do I feel like I shine? So this is this workbook. And there are other prompts. I don't want to show them all because obviously this is a paid product. Goals and Dreams Workbook. No one has ever achieved greatness without dreams. Roy Bennett. Okay, I'll start in the middle. This one here. What if failing wasn't an option? Organize it. My most important goal. A place to brain dump. What's the first step I'll take today to reach my goal? So this will help to develop your goals and dreams, or actually maybe even to bring forth a discovery of what your true goals and dreams are. The final workbook is Routines and Habits. We become what we repeatedly do, Sean Covey. I love his book as well. And so that's where this quote came from, Sean Covey's book. So how do I feel about my daily routine and habits? Becoming aware, identify cues and triggers. If a little bit ahead, here's how these habits are going to make my life better. So this book is really about helping you journal to discover how to develop routines and habits that will benefit your life. Yeah, this here I think is the culmination of, after you discover a lot of things about yourself and working through it, how to set yourself up for success. And that is it for this self-discovery journaling set. I will leave it linked down below if you're interested in it. But essentially, it is a roadmap for helping you to get to the root of some things. And for me, I'm trying to get to the root of some of my bad behaviors, on how to develop some coping mechanisms to help me deal with things so that I am able to reach my goals. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I hope you found this beneficial. If you did, I hope you give it a big thumbs up. And if you're new here, welcome to my channel. I will catch you in the next video. God bless you.